gold in the IBA World Championships in 2021.
Your judges for this contest come from Tunisia, Kazakhstan, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt and Latvia.
30 years old, and as I say, produced that spectacular knockout against Agustin Veron. And that is the blue corner, that's ZAPLITNI, Moldovan champion, got to the quarterfinals of the Europeans last year, experienced in major competitions, yet to land a medal, and this could be his opportunity. Got a walkover and then clipped back it, took to Sululu with a short right hand in his second fight and knocked him out in the first round. He dropped him flat on his side. It was quite something. So Alfonso in the red, ZAPLITNI in the blue.
Round one.
So into the first. Rapid hand movement again there from Alfonso. Jab right hand landed before ZAPLITNI could really do a thing. And he will just hang on the back foot, Alfonso, because he backs that hand speed. He's totally happy for you to come to him, and really, you've got to try and hold your nerve and find a way to get him to come forward. This is what he likes to do. He'll just feel that bottom rope on the back of his calf. He's totally comfortable there. Right hand again there from Alfonso, and then a left. Just walked onto the jab there, ZAPLITNI, as well. He's got to try and keep this pressure on. He's got to stick to the task here. Managed to land to the chest there, ZAPLITNI. That right hand just cocked and ready to go for Alfonso, but so is that lead left. He can flick it up from low like he did there. And the 1-2 when he throws it is rapid. Final 30 seconds of round one. Left hand on the inside there from Alfonso. Well goes at the end of round one. It's a cagey game, boxing, Alfonso, because his hand speed is such that if you commit too much, you risk getting picked off. But then, if you don't commit, what do you do? Because he will just stay on the outside, and then every now and again, he will just throw that right hand, or that 1-2 where the left and right land in such rapid succession. And it's That's 10 nines across the board there.
Seconds out.
He lost in the final in Paris to Lazizbek Mullajonov of Uzbekistan.
Round 2.
In Tokyo, he was down at 81 kilos and lost to his former Cuban teammate Arlen Lopez. World Championship silver in 2023. Sharabuddin Atayev beat him on that occasion. So these are very good fighters. And Zaplitni committed there. Alfonso just allowed himself to go back into the ropes and then turned him as he came in. Right hand there from Alfonso, again just pulling his head back, and Zaplitni's trying to put it on him here, but it's a difficult thing to do. Again there he just turned around that front foot. And the 1-2, the right hand this time going down to the body. The right hand from Zaplitni doesn't really get there. And it's getting to the point here, Zaplitni, where he's just going to have to gamble a bit because he's losing this round. He's lost the first one. And he just sees that coming, Alfonso. There's that hand speed again, and Zaplitni just unable to get out of the way. A left to the chest, a left to the head, off the back of that combination, and then just dipping at the waist. It's the final minute of round 2, and there's just not that much that Zaplitni can do about this. He doesn't really have the feet for it. So closing stages of round 2, when Alfonso is going to be 2 rounds up after the second. Which means that Zaplitni in this final round is going to need something absolutely huge. He was made to miss there by Alfonso, who then just has a little kind of soft shoe shuffle off towards the corner of the ring. And there goes the bell. There again, he just goes off to his left-hand side, clips him with the left hand on the way past, and there we go, 10-9 across the board again, so a 2-point margin with all 5 judges.
Seconds out. Third and final round.
It's difficult to see how Zaplitni is going to turn this one around, because firstly he's got to catch up with Alfonso and manage to land on him, which has been a very difficult thing to do, and he's got to do it to the tune of a 10-8 with a number of the judges, and that would be some effort. This is better though, he just manages to get on top of him there, had him in the corner briefly and was able to let his hands go. waiting for you there, Alfonso, posturing, leaning in, tempting you. But then as soon as you fire, he just backed himself to respond, to react quicker. He's got that fast twitch that allows him to do it. That's a good example of it there, just leaning well back at the waist and then flicks that left hand up. There's not much more that ZAPLITNI can do here. He's trying to walk him down, trying to close him down, get his punches off, but Alfonso is just better in every department. Right hand there from ZAPLITNI. I think might have half landed, but then again, having said that, I think it's perfectly possible that Alfonso just tucked that chin behind the shoulder and managed to roll away from it. Just a few seconds remaining, and this has been a archetypal Loren Alfonso performance and win, the like of which we have seen many, many times before. Puts his hands on his knees and looks to tempt his man in, and then again just avoids that right hand. It's quite demoralising, to be honest, fighting Alfonso at times, and ZAPLITNI there just gets to the end, takes a few deep breaths, and well, there was nothing more he could really have done there. I'm afraid there was just too many levels between them in terms of ability, which is a hard one to take for any elite level athlete, but as we've said a few times over the last few days, that sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest via unanimous decision and going into the semi-finals in the red corner, representing Azerbaijan, Loren Dominguez Alfonso. Ladies and gentlemen, our